different from somebody like Osinbajo, who I met in government. But right. I did meet him some occasionally in the Bola Tinubu cycle in Lagos when they were doing their thing there. I did usually do meeting. Like anybody that hangs around with Bola, obviously occasionally will run into him too.
Talking about former President Buhari,
is not somebody.
Mr. Lawal, talking about your,
yes,
your former principal. You and quite a number of people in this coalition served as members of his cabinet. Is he in any way behind this coalition? Did you get his blessing before working with ADC?
Somebody asked me this question. Somebody asked me this question before. At my age, at my experience, as a Nigerian, as a victim of this system, do I need anybody's permission, whoever it is, to do the right thing? Do I? No, I wasn't coerced to go and work for Buhari. I don't need Buhari's permission to do the right thing. I know his principles, I know his likes, I know his inclinations. If you are doing the right thing, he's not likely to say, don't do it. But even if I made up my mind that I will join this coalition and Buhari says don't, I'm convinced that I should be in this coalition.
Well, I asked that because you made it sound like you've known him before he became president, you are close to him, you gave him the honor of not raising the corruption allegations with him. Former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai also met with him. It would make sense that all of you who served in his cabinet will probably look up to him at times like this, where there are matters of national importance.
No, I'm not one of those that think I need to get approval from anybody to do the right thing for my country. My conscience guides me.
So former President Buhari has nothing to do with the ADC. Is that what you're saying?
The Buhari I know will never have anything to do with ADC. Let me tell you, if I hear, for example, that Buhari has anything to do with the ADC, that is in a way of taking on Bola Tinubu or opposing Bola Tinubu one or the other. I was one of the few people that knew the relationship between Buhari and Bola Tinubu that led to Buhari's presidency, and also the relationship between Bola Tinubu and Buhari that led to Bola Tinubu's presidency. I know a lot of the happenings within. I know the contribution of every one of them to each other's emergence. Now, Buhari is an elder statesman. He's a very elderly man. If he comes out and takes decisions that I think will be considered as publicly, that I think will be considered as a challenge to this government, I will go to him. That's when I will go to him and say, Oga, leave this fight to us. It's not your fight. Stay back, take your tea, watch television. I will tell him, don't get involved. This is not your fight. As a former president, twice president, you don't need to get involved. You are too big for this.
Okay, I hear you and I understand that narrative. But what if he calls you and say, you know what, I am with President Tinubu in 2027? Will that change your mind?
If he said what?
If he says it's with the current president, so, yes.
If Buhari says to the current president,
if he says he's supporting President Tinubu in 2027, will that change your mind?
See, in my place, I'm a Kilba man from Adamas. In Kilba land, there are two questions somebody will ask you. Did you pay my school fees? Because all our community is education based. So important thing is to get education. If somebody didn't pay our school fees, he has no right over you. Do you feed me? That's the second question. If you are not the one feeding that person, he should have no coercive influence over you.
All right.
Nobody didn't do any of this for me. He didn't pay my school fees. He doesn't feed me. So he has no coercive power over me.